What's up, guys? In this video we're going to cover a little intro to this mini project, your second mini project. The first was the age calculator, where you get somebody's year of birth and you subtract it from the current year to make your first guess, and then you say, is that right? Maybe it is, maybe it's not if they haven't had their birthday yet, and then you adjust. In that one I gave you the outline of how it might work, but I didn't say exactly how you arrange the code or exactly what your variable names have to be or anything like that. When you're graded by me and not the computer, it's a little less picky. You have a little more freedom and creativity. So same thing here. I'm going to tell you the general outline of how we're doing this and a few specifics, but mostly you are going to use a little problem solving, use a little thought to come up with your own approach. And what the idea is, you're going to print a deck of cards. Not shuffled, we'll get to that later, pretty soon actually, but just 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 hearts, all the way up through Jack, Queen, King, Ace, and then 2 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds, etc., all the way to 52. You're going to have whatever kind of loop you want. I would recommend 4 loops, but who knows? You're going to output it in this certain format in the way we describe cards. You say like the Jack of clubs or something like that. And then the only time when I get really specific is I say I want you to have exactly one print statement in the whole thing, because we want to use loops and be efficient. You don't want to just say print this, print that, print that. So I'm going to open up a sandbox and give you a little bit of the structure, the idea of how you might start and how you might think of it. Okay, when you're doing cards, you have 4 suits. You have diamond, club, spade, heart. Doesn't matter what order. I guess you'd want the 2 reds and the 2 blacks to be next to each other, but it's not a big deal. And then each one of those has 13 cards. It goes 2 through 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. If you want to put Ace at the bottom instead of the top, that's fine. In some card games, Ace counts as 1, you know. And that's basically 4 times 13 equals 52. And we might loop through some numbers to get that. So for suit in range 4, at first I'm just going to do numbers. Later we'll change the suit into the names, heart, club, spade, diamond, but we'll start out with numbers because they're easier. And we'll do for rank, meaning is it 2 or Jack or something, in range 13. And then we're going to print str. You're not going to use str in your final version because it's actually going to have a name. It's going to be called Jack, or the suit's going to be club or something. So you won't have to convert it to a string. It'll already be there. But for now, I want to do just this like really, really simple 3-line version. Look at this. If I hit run, it's not going to do the perfect, pretty version, like naming everything, but it's going to do the job, right? It's going to make 52 lines of, okay, we got 13 things in the 0 suit. We got 13 things in the 1 suit. Okay. We got 13 things in the 3 suit. It goes up to 12, but it's 13 because it starts at 0. You know, just like the suits go up to 3, but it's 4 because it starts at 0. So I wanted to show you that, like, this is really doing all the work. This basic 3-line structure is the engine, and you're going to do all the little decoration on there. You're going to say, hey, we want words instead of numbers to describe the suits, and we want words instead of numbers to describe some of the ranks. Some of them are not, like a 3 is a 3, but a queen is a queen. So we got to determine how do we get those names while keeping them in order. Maybe we convert types, maybe we have some if, maybe we use something else instead of range up here. Maybe we print it in a different way, that kind of stuff. And there are infinite ways to do it. it's up to you. Some ways are better than others, of course, but you want to think in that general approach. So as people get started, I might see how it goes, and I might put out another video with more specific tips of like, oh, everybody's running into this error, and let me tell you about it so we don't get stuck. But I want to start with something small and kind of let you loose and see what happens. Thanks.